Hey everyone, long time no see. I know it's been, I think it's been almost 3 months since I filmed a video actually. Been very busy. I am really sorry that I have stopped doing any videos, but I just been really busy, and just life in general, a whole bunch of stuff which I will be vlogging later to tune you guys into, but I just wanted to start with at least a video. So if you want to see this look, which I've done, it's a very nice kind of new spring look. I really like using greens in my spring makeup just because I feel like it gives a very nice spring kind of atmosphere, and it just gives a lot of dimension, I feel, to my eyes, so I like using it. If you'd like to see how I completed this look, please keep watching. Alright, so to begin, I'm going to be putting some primer on my face. It is kind of hot outside where I'm currently, so I do need to have some help. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my Mineral Veil from Hourglass. And just put some on my hand. Just get a little bit like that. So then I'm just going to apply it to my face kind of liberally. Next, I'm going to go ahead and apply my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, just so that by the time I do my eyes, it'll already be ready. Alright, so next, I'm going to go ahead and apply my Chanel Vita Miracqua, which looks like that. Currently, it's my favorite foundation. It's been my favorite for a while, actually. I think since last year, I just been liking it. Actually, I'm almost done with this one. I actually just bought a brand new one, but I'm gonna finish that one. And then I'm gonna take my foundation brush from Sigma. It's the F60. Looks like this. And I'm just gonna add a little dabs here and there. So next I'm going to go ahead and apply my concealer. This is my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NW20. I know almost everybody wears the same shade, it almost seems like. Everyone uses this for different purposes. A lot of people use it to like light up underneath their eye, sort of a highlighter type, to help with their highlighter. And I do the same thing, so it is light for me, but it is partially for highlighting and also to conceal any darkness I may have or redness. So I usually just pump it on my hand like that. I can't wait until MAC decides to put like a little brush in this one so that I don't have to worry about using too much or, you know, putting too much on my hand and basically having to throw it away because I can't put it back in. So, but yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use my fingers and just apply around my eye, sort of in a triangular shape, just underneath. And then I'm just going to go ahead and find the spots, my little blemishes that I may have. I'm telling you, this hair. I'm going to use my Real Techniques little blender that I got. I really like it. I love the shape of it. It has multi-use. So it is dampened, so it is enlarged. So I'm going to go ahead and take this and blend my concealer. So if you do use a concealer to help you with your highlight underneath your eye, just make sure you blend it as best as you can so it doesn't look like you have this like white cast underneath your eye. There's a difference between a white cast and having highlight, so I like to take it down my chin to continue to blend. So next I'm going to go ahead and grab, this is my large powder brush, and I like to use this Stay Matte from Rimmel. Looks like this. They have several different ones. I have this one, and I also have this one when I get a little darker in the summer. Looks like that. So they have different ones, and they're so great. I mean, for the price, for what it does, I mean, it's almost as comparable as my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. I think I almost prefer it over it. So anyway, I'm just going to grab a little bit on the brush and tap off the excess, and then I'm just going to go wherever I apply concealer and the spots that I know that by the end of the day tend to kind of look a little oily. I have combination skin, so it takes a while for my oil to show up. But anyway, I just do this ahead of time because this is it's that Stay Matte formula, and just kind of blend it down my neck. Next, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows. I like to do my eyebrows before I actually do my eye makeup, just because it gives me an idea of, you know, where to contour in my eyes and stuff, as far as, you know, my crease and stuff. So I'm going to be using my Bare Minerals Frame and Define. Anyway, I'm going to use this one. I do use Anastasia as well. I kind of switch back and forth. So, and it doesn't have a top here. You just twist it, and then it's retractable, so the product comes out. And then on this side is my little spoolie. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows, and I'll be right back. So magic, my eyebrows are done. So now I'm gonna go ahead and move on to my eye makeup. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm going to grab this Urban Decay palette. There we go. I'm gonna grab Graffiti. So I'm gonna grab my Sephora eyeshadow brush. I'm gonna grab a little bit of Graffiti, tap off the excess, and I'm going to be applying this to my corners. So I'm gonna go probably maybe about 1/3 of the eyelid. My dog joined me, so if you hear any heavy breathing, it's him. Next, I'm going to grab my Lorac Pro palette. Looks like this. And I am going to grab the color Taupe, which is right there. And I'm going to be using my E40 brush. It looks like this. I'm going to be applying this to my crease. And just blend as best as you can so that there's no harsh line. And I'm bringing it just a little bit up to my brow bone, not too much, but just so I can have a little bit of a shadow there. So it kind of looks like that. But this is just so that it'll blend better with the color that I'm going to be putting on this portion of my eyelid. So next I'll be using this is a E55 brush from Sigma. It looks like that. And again, with my Pro palette, I'm going to grab the color Light Bronze, and it's this one right here. I'm going to apply this to the outside part of my crease. Next, I'm going to just flip the brush over, and I'm going to dab a little bit into the color right next to it, which is gold, this color right here. So what I'll do is I will kind of go almost right where that green color meets so that it kind of blends. Just fan it out a little bit. If you blend too much, you can always add more. So next I'm going to grab a clean tapered blending brush, my E40, and I'm going to still use my Lorac palette. This time I'm going to go into Sable, which is this kind of darker brown than the taupe. So I'm going to be grabbing Sable, that's right there. And carefully I'm going to apply this to my crease. Okay, with my MAC 215 brush, I'm going to go ahead and grab my color cream from the Lorac palette. And I'm going to be applying this to my brow bone, kind of blending it with the brown. Next, I'm going to grab my Voluminous Smoldering Eyeliner pencil. Looks like this, and this one's in brown. And I'll be applying this to my lower lid. Now don't worry if it's not perfect, I'm just kind of giving it color because I'm going to be smudging it a little bit. I'm going to be using my eye brush, which looks like this, and I'm going to smudge it underneath. So it'll look like that. I'm leaving a little space here because I'm going to be adding a little bit of a highlight right there. Next, I'm going to be grabbing this Rimmel Scandalized pencil, eye pencil, and it's waterproof. And I can't pronounce the name. I think it's Kohl, K-O-H-L, and then K-A-J-A-L. Sorry if I'm butchering that one. It's basically just like a fleshy color is what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this color from the Lorac palette, which is called Champagne. Looks like that. And I'll be applying that to my inner corner. Alright, so I got carried away with the filming and I didn't notice that my card got full, so I'm going to go ahead and fill you in with what I did from the last point. What I did was I went ahead and blended out the bottom of my eyelid with that Voluminous Smoldering eyeliner. I blended that with my eye pencil brush, and I also applied the Scandalized waterproof pencil. It's like a fleshy color. This will help make my eyes look bigger. And then I applied my CoverGirl Lash Blast and Volume, and I actually like this one now that it's older. It tends to keep my eyelashes up longer, if that makes sense. I guess because it's a thicker consistency. And this is in black. And then I am now going to be applying this MAC lipstick in Blankety. It's the amplified version, and it looks like this. This is like a really nice pinkety nude, if that makes sense. Okay, so on top of that, I'm going to go ahead and use this Naked Urban Decay lip gloss, and this one's in Beso. So for my cheeks, I went ahead and I used my Hoola bronzer, and I applied it to my cheek, and then I kind of just did this kind of motion, so almost like if it was blush too, but that helps me so that it doesn't go down my cheek, if that makes sense. And then on top, I applied my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush, and this is an Ethereal Glow. It looks like this. And I used my stippling brush from Sephora, and I just applied it to my cheeks like this. And I do apply bronzer too, kind of like right before my scalp right there. Last but not least, I'm gonna go ahead and use my makeup setting spray. It's this Urban Decay All Nighter, and I'm just going to apply this. Whew. It always feels so nice when I apply that. Alright guys, so thank you for joining me today. I know it's been a long time, but it's been so great coming back. So I'm really appreciating all your support. I thank you so much. I hope everything goes well. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.